Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Iced Crab here today, back with a brand new video. Today, we're throwing a random video at you on a Tuesday, but it's not that random, because today is the 6-month anniversary from my return video, all the way back in March, the end of March. So here at the end of September, we're just going to be going over these last 6 months. We're going to be talking about the analytics, what the stats in the data is showing about the YouTube channel, our growth, our comeback over these next 6 months. And then we'll also be going over my tentative plans for the future on the channel. I'm going to get some, I'm going to put out there what I'm thinking about, what I'm working on, and then I want to hear your feedback in the comments section when we get to the end. In the meantime, though, we're just chilling, we're hanging out, we're shooting it, we're not too stressed today. We are celebrating my 6-month return to YouTube. This has been awesome, an amazing experience. Really happy I came back. We've seen some positive growth, and I just can't wait to keep this train rolling and really start to master some of this Let's Play content, really like craft these videos to where everybody will really enjoy them, and keep growing and keep living this dream that I'm trying to work on. And there's a lot of things down the line that I'd like to do. I'd like to do merch down the line. I'd like to do all sorts of things, and but it's baby steps. You got to start somewhere. I started 10 years ago. For 5 years I took a break. Now we're back, and I think I'm committed in the long run to keep doing YouTube. Of course, I'll let you know if that ever comes up or starts to change. But for now, things are doing absolutely fantastic, and we're rocking and rolling. So with that said, let's get into it here. I've got the content breakdown across a couple analytics. Right now, what we're talking about to start off is going to be watch time and subscribers and views. These are the big 3 metrics that you're gonna need, people notice, people talk about when it comes to videos. Now when we get more popular, likes and stuff are going to be a lot more important. Right now that's not as important when we're still growing and getting this channel ready to go. Real quick, I want to talk about goals and everything for monetization. So the whole goal of doing YouTube in general is, one, to enjoy it and have fun. Like, that's the main purpose. But beyond that, as a business, you want to get your subs up and get your views up and get your watch time up, so we can have revenue generated from the channel. And that is going to be how we're going to move on to get merch. Other things like that are going to come after we start live streams. Like, all these things that I plan on doing are down the road after we start to make some of this possible. So let's talk about that real quick. Live streams. I want to do live streams. I want to go live with you guys and just kind of build the community that way, have a lot of fun doing that. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until we have the membership option available. So members, super chats, all that stuff. So how do we get there? To get there, we need, I believe it's 500 subscribers, and I believe there's a view count. Well, let me pull this data up real quick, just because it's probably a good idea while we're talking about it. Right, so the metrics for the memberships, which includes the super chats. So we need 500 subscribers. At the time of the recording of this video, and probably when it uploads tomorrow, we're at 247. So that's about halfway. We're not quite there yet. That 250 is that halfway. Of course, we want to get to 500 subs in 2025 by the end of the year. That is the goal for this reason, partially because I think it's really cool if we can get to memberships in less than a year of coming back. If we can do it in a full year by next March, that also would be absolutely amazing. Of course, the incentive for that is we have some cool videos ideas I will not be sharing with you today. I'll be doing other video ideas today, but I won't be doing those just yet. This will be a surprise if we can get to that 500. If we start to get close, maybe I'll start to talk about it with you guys, my plans. But until then, we're just going to keep that saved in the vault for when we do actually get to that 500. But anyways, so I'm at 247, so this is good. We're almost halfway. This is easy, clears the most subscribers I've ever had on this channel, so I'm really excited to keep seeing that going. The other metric is 3 uploads for every 90 days. Of course, we're hitting that, right? We're getting 2 videos a week. So, you know, 1 video a month average. We're clearing that by a huge margin. So we're doing great on that. We also need one of the following. We need 3,000 public watch hours in a calendar year. That's the big one that's really going to struggle with the memberships. Right now, we're at 272 for the last calendar year. Of course, most of that is coming off of this resurgence that we're doing. So we'll talk about that. I guess right now is a good time because that's the one we're going to hit. The other one is 3 million view shorts in a 90-day period. I don't believe I'll be getting that, I'm being quite honest. Shorts have not been a major goal of mine to do shorts, to focus on shorts. I do want to grow and start incorporating shorts into the channel, making those a lot more popular. Of course, we have the shorts Instagram for reels and stuff to kind of push some of that content out there, but I'm not really doing it as a main thing right now. So if you're an editor and you're interested in potentially coming on board for this channel and its growth, I am interested in splitting for making shorts out of my videos, 10% of all channel branding. So that's what I'm looking at there. Now, that's not a hard permanent thing. That's just what I'm thinking about right now, and I'm more likely to sell to somebody who I actually know personally versus a random chatter. But if you are an editor, hit it up, man. Hit it up in the comment section. We'll see what we can do. Okay, that said, so we're probably not doing shorts for that 3 million in 90 days, but over a year, if you can get 3,000 watch hours, then that would put you over the mark. Right now we're at 272, so kind of far from 3,000, right? We're not even close to that, but we are growing, and it is getting better as we move along. Of course, the next big eligibility marker is for ads on videos, right? So that's the other way that you make money on YouTube. And of course, the eligibility for those is 1,000 subscribers out of 247 right now. So we're at the 247. We need 1,000. So it's double that original 500. So I'm not even worried about that right now. I'm not concerned about getting to 1,000 at the moment. It is not important. It is farther down the road. And then it's going to be 4,000 public watch hours as opposed to that 3,000. So honestly, that's pretty close. That's not too far away in terms of what we're able to get. So once we get to that 3,000, I'm sure that 4 wouldn't be too hard to reach. I'm mostly focused on getting to those super chats, getting those membership availability open for you guys, and then we're going to start doing live streams and start making it a lot of fun, at least once a week, hopefully more than that. Once the money starts to roll in, we start making a little bit, then I can focus more energy towards the channel because now I'm not looking elsewhere for that profitability. So that's it, from a business standpoint, that's what we're looking at. But let's jump into some of the analytics here that have kind of taken place over the last 6 months, things I want to talk about. First time, let's talk about that public watch time. So those watch hours that we're talking about, over the last year, we're at 249.9. So basically 250 public watch time. Over the last 6 months, sorry. Over the last 6 months. So since coming back to the channel, we're at 250. Really good. Most of that viewership is coming from an older video, though, not in one of the new ones. It's coming from the Fortify Alchemy enchantment video from my Skyrim how-tos, which I really like that video. I like making that video. That was a fun one, and it's doing really well. You guys seem to be really interested in that. I am thinking about remaking that video with some modern polish on it, make it a little better, a little nicer. Maybe get some more advice going in there, and probably quicker, straight to the point versus the more drawn out version that we have now. We'll see how it goes. I will be remaking that video here in the future. That's one of the plans I have going forward. But for now, that video is absolutely killing it. Thank you guys so much for the support on that older content. I'm being for real. That one accounts for 28.5% of that 250 watch time hours at 71 hours of watch time on that video. The next closest one is that Oblivion remastered video, which kind of leads me into another point here for future content. The Oblivion remastered video accounts for 12% of that watch time at 31 and a half hours watched. And that's really important because one, that's a newer video, and two, that video was kind of a thing I threw together as soon as that Oblivion remaster was announced. I didn't know when it was coming. I did expect it to come though. I was watching the leaks and stuff, and I was open to that video being a prospect. I kind of expected it. So that video did really well, and we will be doing an Oblivion Let's Play. I'm just not sure when, so we're going to talk about that later, because Skyrim is the backbone of this channel. I want to do a 15-year return, so next year, November 2026, I want to start a Skyrim Let's Play, and that's going to like get in the way, because right now the Minecraft Let's Play is expected to go till March, around March, about a year total. That's what I'm assuming. So then I'm going to have a 9-month window where maybe I could do an Oblivion Let's Play in there, but I don't think so. I think I'm going to need more time to do an Oblivion Let's Play than just those couple months, because I want the Skyrim one to start on time. I don't want to cut one off and then start another one. Also want to do other types of videos, not just Elder Scrolls specifically, right? I want to do all kinds of stuff, especially here. Like we don't have Elder Scrolls gameplay up right now. We've got shooter gameplay. So I want to do other types of videos, not exclusive to Elder Scrolls. So I feel like doing an Oblivion Let's Play and then immediately jumping into a Skyrim Let's Play wouldn't be very good. So we'll talk about that later though, a little more. Third most popular video in terms of watch time since coming back, so over these last 6 months, has been my custom zombies video, the Black Ops 3 custom zombies. That was also the first multiplayer video that I did. I really liked making that one. I enjoyed it. It got 10 hours of watch time for 4.3% of the total watch time on there. And then the next one was the OG Minecraft Episode 8 Zombie Attack. You guys really liked that video. I was super impressed. That one got 250 views and is currently the leading viewership video among all of my videos coming back in terms of total views since the hiatus. So that one was doing absolutely huge, the Zombie Attack Episode 8. And then the next most popular video to round out my top 5 are the celebrating 200 subscribers video. So this video very similar to that one in a sense. You know, we're celebrating 6 months back. That was celebrating 200 subscribers. We'll see if this channel does, or this video does even better than that video does. I don't expect it to, but I would really excited to see that, because at the end of the day, both videos are a celebration of you guys and your support for this channel. So that's kind of what we're doing. Another shout out I want to give to another video on this list that did not make the top 5 is the Depth of Steam video, that 1 hour in Worm Online. That one did pretty good. I was surprised with the views on that. Got up to 70. It counts for 6 hours of watch time at 2.5%. I was really happy with that video. That was an experiment, something I was going in kind of blind on. You know, are we gonna do well with this Depths of Steam slash Depths of Game Pass? Of course, we do have a Depths of Game Pass video coming up soon. I know that hasn't been really announced yet, but it is. I have recorded it. It is ready to go. So that one is coming out soon. Check that out when it comes out. It's going to be basically the same as the Depths of Steam, where you just spend an hour in a random video game that I haven't played before, and check it out, see if it's cool. So that's kind of the first round of analytics, but we have some other stuff, you know, I'd like to talk about. And this one here, the next thing we're jumping into is the traffic source. Where are you guys coming to see my videos from? That's kind of interesting to me over these last 6 months. The biggest one has been shorts. I have done 2 shorts, 2 or 3. The first 2 got some good traction. The other one got no traction at all. It just did not get into that algorithm one bit. So right now, the shorts is sitting at the leading view count with 53.4% of my views over the last 6 months are coming from just those shorts at 3,931 views. So if we exclude the shorts specifically and we look at the other metrics that where you guys are finding my content, the first is going to be a direct YouTube source search. So that's really cool. That means you guys are out there, you're actively looking for my videos, you want to watch them. I will say the easiest way to watch and catch all my videos is to ring the bell. And so make sure that you're subscribed, ring the bell, and then you don't have to search every time. You can just go straight to listening or watching my videos, depending on what style of content you like. But it goes straight there, so you don't have to search for it. Once you're subscribed with the bell notification, you're going to get those notifications directly. And the next one we have is browse feature. So it's pretty close right there. So in terms of YouTube views, from the direct search is 891, and from the feature, the browse feature, we're at 858. So that's going to be algorithm coming up there and trying to catch up to those YouTube search, which is really good. On impressions, these two are completely flipped. So for the YouTube search, I'm only making 7,085 impressions. With the browse feature, I've got 21,861 impressions. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that. Folks, maybe they're not clicking on my video right now, but they are seeing it. That's good enough for me. Same with suggested videos, which is going to round out that 4th spot, which is going to be only 689 videos from the suggested video algorithm piece. So that is something I want to see, like, probably get a little higher. Hopefully both the browse feature and the suggested video overtake the direct YouTube search. That would be good in terms of growth. That's how we're going to start to see exponential growth on the channel instead of the more consistent flat growth that we're seeing. But hey, I'll take it, you know, I'll take anything. And then those impressions on the suggested video, that's going to be even a lot higher. I'm really impressed with this. 85,190 impressions over the last 6 months on the suggested video. Additionally, we'll also have the external traffic sources. That's probably going to be from my pushing of videos online on Twitter, Threads, Mastodon, and Blue Sky. So check out those sources as well. That's at 431 direct views straight from there. All right. Of course, we also have some fun ways to measure the metrics. Where are people coming from? How are they viewing the videos? And that's going to be geography. Where are you guys located? I love looking at these stats. It doesn't show you where you individually are, so don't worry, I'm not stalking you. But it does track like the country that you're in, and it tells me what countries are watching my videos. On the top, the #1, and it makes sense. As an American, the United States. Folks are probably going to watch my video from here. We're at 22.8% of the views over the last 6 months coming from the United States, which is kind of surprising. It's not 50%, it's not 75%, it's not 90%, it's 22.8. So we have a diverse audience here on the channel. So not even a quarter of my total views coming from anywhere outside the United States. I think this is specifically, this is shorts, and I'm not sure if it's shorts and long form content, but I think it's mostly long form content. So 22.8% there. The next runner up here is the Philippines. So it must be combined United States either way. Philippines, 621 views, 8.4% right here. The third spot, Indonesia. We're seeing traffic from Indonesia, 3.1% of viewers from there. We're also seeing traffic from India, 2.9% of viewers from India. And that 5th spot, rounding out the 5th spot, Vietnam, 1.7% of viewers from Vietnam. So we're seeing all viewers from all parts of the world. To cap up everybody over 1%, we also have Australia at 1.6, Thailand at 1.5, the UK at 1.4, Malaysia at 1.3, and just outside that 1% spot, Canadian viewers at 0.7% of views over the last 6 months from Canada. So let's see, where else? Let's just keep going. Why not? Let's just keep going. We're having a fun time. Underneath Canada at 0.6%, we have the Netherlands. Tied with the Netherlands, Poland at 0.6%. Germany, 0.5% of viewers. Myanmar coming in at 0.5%, along with Mexico. And then Cambodia rounds out my last group of viewership at 0.4%, still at 30 views. So we're at 30 views from Cambodia, and slowly ticks on up to our United States viewing at 1,675 views. This must be long form content because the shorts algorithm could be coming from anywhere, and the total views don't match without shorts. Either way, moving on to the type of content. So I can see right here. So it does include shorts. That last data does include shorts because the view count is the same. Among normal videos, we're seeing about 44.6% of viewership on those long form videos. So there's traditional videos at 3,279 views, and then the shorts content is going to round it. It's going to be a little higher. It's going to be at 4,079 views, which comes at 55.4%. However, so that's on views, but watch time is completely the opposite, right? So of that 249.9 hours of watch time, 244.6 coming from the long form content. That's why we're doing it, right? The watch time is the most important when it comes to growing the channel for monetization, and that's what's getting the watch time. So 244.6 hours out of that watch time, 97.9% of watch time coming from long form content. In terms of shorts, 5.3 hours of shorts content watched, with 2.1% of the total viewership coming from that. So kind of interesting there. Of course, we are not really touching the shorts, so for them to have 2% of the view time anyway, it's actually kind of impressive considering we haven't done a lot, you know, and those are only short videos, only 13-second videos, so it takes a lot of views to get those hours, to start seeing hours reflected in that. We also have viewership by age. So this isn't sorted by most popular, but I can see here 25 to 35, that age range is pulling the most at 32% of the viewership. And then right next to them, 30.7% is at 18 to 24, which basically makes my viewership range anywhere from 18 to 34, which makes sense, you know. That's about the age group I expect to be interested in video games. Beyond that, we have about a quarter of our viewers, 35 to 44 years old. And then we're going to round it at 45 to 54 is that 7.3%. So pretty much everybody over 18 watching my content. Only 5% of my viewers can be adjusted to viewers under the age of 18. So, and that kind of makes sense, you know. I've been on YouTube for 10 years. A lot of my viewers are coming along with me on that journey. So whereas my viewership might have been a lot more popular among younger viewers back in the day before the hiatus, when I was younger, now that I'm older, my viewers are older too. That makes a lot of sense. That's what I expect to see. And I like having that 18 to 35 is where I'm going to get the vast majority of my viewership, with that 35 to 44 coming in at third place. That's about what I would expect. And hopefully we can continue to see growth in both of those areas. All right, the next one we have is viewership by gender. Of course, gender viewership isn't really tracked very well on YouTube. There isn't really like a good check or balance on that. It also is binary to just female and male, which is a whole conversation we could have about that, but avoiding that conversation for now. The split comes directly at 75% male viewership and 25% female viewership. That's pretty good for a gaming channel. It's right around somewhere that 80-20 range is about what you expect in gaming. So to kind of break that a little bit and to have it be 75-25, I kind of appreciate that. Honestly, I'd like to see my viewership more reflect my total friend group roughly. So I'd like to see more of a 60-40 split when it comes to male-female viewership, but that's just something that I can't really control and will come with time. So, but I just want to express in that sense, like this channel is a channel for everybody. Anybody can watch these videos. You know, we're not really going to talk about, you know, we don't really want anybody to feel excluded or anything like that on the channel. So, yeah, we'd like to see it. You know, we love to see people from all over the geography, all over the gender spectrum, anywhere. It doesn't matter. As long as you're here to have a good time, that's what this channel is really all about. Let's talk about viewership. Where are you guys coming from? New viewers. This is huge. Over the last 6 months, most viewers are new to the channel. They're not coming back from that pre-hiatus days. In terms of impressions, we're at 117,507 impressions with 6,925 views, or 94.1% of viewership coming from new audience members. I love this stat. I'm so happy that that's the case. We do have casual viewers coming up next. So these are going to be viewers who, I believe this is viewers who watched pre-hiatus content and now are coming for post-hiatus stuff. but aren't necessarily they're not like, they don't watch every video, but they watch some. So these are my casual viewers. 242 views over the last 6 months, coming out at 3%, which is about 9.3% of the watch time. And then regular viewers, these are viewers who are consistently coming over to my channel over the last 10 years. We're seeing 165 views over the last 6 months from these guys at 25 watch hours for my regular viewers. Kind of low on that one, you know. Over 6 months, this is the opening 6 months. We'll see if these numbers start to change, if the regular viewers start to pick up, and casual viewers start to pick up, and new viewers start to slow down as we kind of settle into being on the channel. But I'm not gonna be upset about having new viewers, because I need new viewers to come feed, you know, the channel and make it what it is. We're still growing, obviously, so new viewers are the best in terms of for growth. So yeah, we're doing good on all these metrics. I don't know exactly what I would expect to see otherwise on this, on these trends, so things are good there. And of course, every YouTuber is talking about this these days. They have been for years. As soon as we could crack the subscription status of viewers, we've been interested in who is subscribed and who is not subscribed. And admittedly, I thought more of you guys would be. Right now, we're sitting at 7,215 unsubscribed views. Guys, that's almost the whole thing. 90.8% of viewers are, no, 98% of viewers unsubscribed. Only 2% of you guys are subbed to the channel. Please, sub to the channel. You're watching already. Just come along, join the hype, man. We're trying to grow, we're trying to get out there, and subs and watch time are the two huge areas I'm going to need help in. So please, hit the subscribe button. If you don't want the notifications, or you don't want to be, you know, bombarded with videos, you can set it up so you don't get notifications and you're still subscribed. I recommend that for individuals who aren't really interested in YouTube itself. They just want to support the channel. That's awesome. You don't have to subscribe. If you don't want all the notifications, but you want some every now and then, hit the personalized subscriptions. It's going to take a look at the games that you enjoy, and then when I upload those, it's going to send you notifications on those particular games. Or if you really want to help the channel, all of them. Make sure you're getting all those notifications so that every time the video goes live for Premiere, you can jump in there and do it. Or you can quick add it to your watch later and then check it out later, which is what I do a lot of times with everybody I'm subscribed to. When they upload a new video, I add it to my watch later playlist, and I'll get to it when I get to it. Alright, we're heading on over now to our subscription source. Where are you guys subscribing from? I think this is a really interesting one. Watch page. Okay, 18 subscribers from the watch page. Let's talk about the subs real quick, just in general. Since coming back, I've netted, so the gain has been 39 subscribers since coming back. That's huge. I mean, we haven't seen this much growth this consistently on the channel. We had, over the first 5 years, we got to around 200 subs. And not quite, actually, because we hit 200 subs about 2 years into the hiatus, actually. So there was still growth even into the hiatus, but then it kind of like started to peter out. So that's kind of seeing that shift kind of got me back into YouTube. For more information, check out the other video. But so I have gained 45 subscribers. I lost 6 of you guys, and that's tough because I really need you guys to hang in there. I need to produce content that you guys enjoy. So losing 6 after gaining 45 nets me 39 subs, which is awesome. I'm really happy that you guys are here. Stay, watch more, subscribe, join your buddies, and hit the subscribe button. Let's continue to build this thing. Let's make it awesome. Anyway, subs are coming from the YouTube watch page at about 46.2%. Directly on the channel profile itself, I got 17, so right up in there, really close at 43.6%. This is on the net side, so this is not including my losses. A direct YouTube search to subscribe, that's really cool, because what you're doing there is you're looking up the channel and you're subscribing. Those are going to be individuals who heard about me online or heard about me word to mouth. Just going, okay, real quick, I'm just going to type it in and hit the sub button. 5 subs from that at 12.8%. Net. And then coming from shorts, I get to get one of you guys from shorts. If you're watching this video, go ahead and drop a comment in the comments section. Let me know if you're the guy who subscribed from my shorts content over the last 6 months. I was only one of you, so I will not accept 2 of you saying that you were the guy. Anyways, more and more interesting. One of my favorite metrics is, where are you watching from? What kind of device are the viewers coming from? I'm seeing TV as the #1. Oh, they're not listed by their total values. The total value here is mobile phone. People are watching on their phone, and that makes sense. That's where I expect. That's where I promote from, is my phone. That's what I watch YouTube on, is my phone. So see you guys right there with me. Makes sense. 4,818 views coming from that. It's going to round me at 65.5%. Also, those watch time, 87.5%, or 87.5 hours at 35% coming from that watch time. Admittedly, let's jump over here to the guys on TV. So the third most popular is television. Watching me on TV. 892 views from the TV. That's 12.1%. But watch time is awesome. We are at 103 hours. 103.8 hours of YouTube watch time on TV. So when you guys are putting me on TV, you're watching the whole video. And that makes a lot of sense. You know, the reason I premiere videos on YouTube is because the YouTube apps for the television promote the premieres, so that's why they're actually on there. So if you pull up my channel, search Iced Crab or Iced Crab Gaming on your television, and you pull up my premiered video, or you're looking for my newest video, it actually shows up better when I'm premiering than when I'm not. So if I don't premiere and I just upload necessarily, it might not be easy to find the new video, but if it's a premiere, it's really easy to just click, oh, there it is on the television. So that's why I actually do it. And it makes sense, right? So we have over 100 hours of this 250 roughly hours of watch time over the last 6 months coming from television viewers. Second most popular, though, is going to be the computer. This makes a lot of sense. I also watch quite a bit of YouTube on my PC, mostly on a side monitor while I'm gaming. And we're going to hit 1,075 viewers at 14.6% of those views coming from that, with almost 50, 45.8 watch hours and 18.3% of watch time. But some of you are going, you're sticking with the older ways to watch YouTube, and that's on your tablet. Got 572 views over the last 6 months on tablets, making 7.8%. The watch time is 12.8 hours at 5% of total watch time. So cool stuff from the tablet community. If you're in the tablet community, you're watching on a tablet primarily, let me know in the comment section. I think it's cool that you guys are doing that. I watch YouTube sometimes on my tablet, but not really. I mean, I don't really use the tablet for much anymore. So that's what I'm saying. It's not really a popular thing to do. And the last thing I want to talk about, the last metrics, at least for the YouTube algorithm over the last 6 months, is going to be the operating system, which I didn't even know that YouTube recorded this, or that they had any way of recording what kind of operating system you're running when you're watching it. So, of course, if the phone viewers are the most active group, then I'm expecting the phone operating systems to be the most active, and they are. Android, 52% of views coming from Android phones, 12.6% coming from Windows, the Windows operating system, 23.2% come from my Apple users on iOS, 1.6% coming from my Xbox homies, and then on the smart TV, we talked about the TV people, 2.3%. So I believe Xbox counts as TV. I'm not really sure on the other algorithm we talked about. Don't know. But Xbox 1.6 and TV 2.3. In terms of watch time, the Androids are winning as well at 29.6, with Windows at 16.1. These make sense. 13.1 iOS in third place. Xbox, 9.6% of that watch time coming from Xbox, and on the smart TV, 9.1% coming from that. We do have others, so we got PlayStation, Roku OS, Fire OS, Web OS, Macintosh, Apple TV OS, Chromecast, Chrome OS, Linux, Tizen, Vidia, and Nintendo Switch. You better believe it. We got the Switch community. You guys are in last place right now in terms of my Switch viewers at 26 views over 6 months, 0.4% of views, 0.1% of watch time. But I support the Nintendo Switch community. Can we get more Nintendo Switch users to watch my videos? Let's see where that goes. Let's see if that number goes up in the next 6 months. Of course, we'll be doing a 1-year retrospective back. Probably be doing a 10-year retrospective, looking at the numbers over the whole time. We might even do a retrospective on the first 5 years and kind of look at that and then compare them. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know about all that. But we definitely will be doing more of these kind of like celebratory videos as things are unraveling, as we're hitting dates, as we're looking at growth, things like that. So we talked about the analytics, and that was fun. But at the beginning of the video, I promised that we would be talking about content, the future, and what does the future hold. So I've got it split into 2 types of videos: main series content and solo content. What is that? Solo doesn't mean individual like just me. Solo means the one-off videos. Between our series goes for 5. So of a stretch of about 5 videos, and then we do a break, right? So an example, we've done a bunch of Minecraft, and we did our Phasmophobia video. We did a bunch of Minecraft, and then we did, our Depths of Steam video, right? So keeping that, so the Depths of Steam, the Modern Warfare 3 Survival, the Apocalypse Rising video, the Phasmophobia video, those are solo content. That's individual stuff. It's not a full series. Even though we have Depths of Steam and Depths of Game Pass, that's not a full series. Those aren't like traditional series in the way the other Let's Plays are. So I'm really separating between Let's Plays and non-Let's Plays. So the easy stuff. The stuff you're going to see the most of in terms of the non-Let's Plays. Black Ops 3 Custom Zombies. Of course you're going to see that. We did that once. We're going to keep doing it. Modern Warfare 3 Survival. As long as there's maps to play, we'll be doing that. I really like that game mode. It's a fun way to mix it up. Admittedly, I don't get the views on that. I do the other ones, but that's okay. Depth of Steam. Of course we're doing that. We're keeping that train going, and it's never going to stop. I love the Depths of Steam as a concept. I think it's really cool. I want to keep doing those. Apocalypse Rising, those videos will just, even if they don't get views, I'm going to keep doing them. Apocalypse Rising helped build this channel, and that's kind of a fun way to throw back and go to that old stuff every time. And then we have more general co-op horror games. Now you saw Phasmophobia. I will be going back to Phasmophobia at some point, but we will be taking a break here and there to visit some other co-op horror games that I would like to play. Lunch Lady. That's one. I think it's free. I don't even know. Hilarious. A lot of funny laughs in there. Repo. That one was big a couple months ago in terms of viewership. We'll see if we were going back to that. A lot of fun. Buckshot Roulette. I bought this game. I really want to play it. I don't know if it's getting the views it did, but it looked interesting and kind of challenging, so I want to do that. Phantom Watcher. It's another game I found. Haven't played that one. No idea what it's like, but it's a horror game, so we're doing it. Of course, we also have the Depths of Game Pass we've talked about. That's been good. A video on that coming up soon. Be ready for that. It's going to be awesome. Next, we're remaking some of those how-to videos, mostly on Skyrim, but I could do how-to videos in any game I'm playing, really. Some tutorial stuff, just mix it up, help somebody out. I love making those videos. You guys seem to really eat those videos up. My top 3 videos all time, I think, are how-to videos, all related to Skyrim, by the way. So that's why I want to bring those videos back, keep making them. I know Skyrim's been around a while, a lot of things have been discovered, but some people are still getting into it their first time. I'm still getting comments on some of those older videos. Thank you so much. I couldn't play Skyrim until now. I'm just starting to play it. So I love doing that stuff. I also think I'll be doing in Oblivion as well, because as people are exploring the Oblivion remaster, as people return to the Oblivion remaster over time, they're going to be interested in how to get some of the best gear, things like that. So I'll be doing some of that. I also have plans to try out some first-person shooter games, other things like that that I just never got around to, that I don't really want to make series on, but I think would be hilarious, me just failing at video games, particularly with Siege X or Rainbow Six. So that's going to be something I will be doing. Of course, Sparkstone, my brother, he's good enough, I think, to be semi-pro in Siege, and he's going to be teaching me the ropes, and it'll be hilarious. That video down the pipe somewhere. I don't know when it's going to come out, but I will be doing that one at some point. So, and then for live streams, I am thinking about doing some live stream games. I suppose we can just go over these briefly. These are games I've highlighted that would be good for live streams. If you're interested in other types of games for live streams, let me know in the comments section. Say, I would like to see you play this live. So we've got the Elder Scrolls Online, GTA Online, Red Dead Online, DayZ, Call of Duty, and Delta Force. Those are the games I've highlighted as games that would be fun and engaging to play on a live stream, which is different than like a series. I don't really want to do like those 3-hour live streams that I then upload as a video for a series. I'm not really into that. I like how we're doing the series right now, and I like to keep the live stream games and the series games separate. So, speaking of those series, let's lock in. Let's talk about these series. What kinds of videos am I making on this? So we've got the OG Minecraft series. We're working on that right now. That one's going well. That one is locked in. We are doing it. Another series I want to do is the Oblivion Remastered. So that is a guarantee. I will be doing that series. It's locked in. It's ready to go. Another series that is locked in is my return to Skyrim on November 11th, 2026. I don't even know if that's a traditional upload day, but I am uploading on that day anyway. It is going to be the first of my return to Skyrim videos. It's not recorded yet. Obviously, I'm waiting to record that like right before it announces, but that will be a thing. I will be returning to video games to Skyrim on that day. It'll be awesome. We'll be starting a Let's Play for that, a full Let's Play. Which kind of begs the question, where does this Oblivion Remasters go? I don't know. Right now, we're waiting to see. As soon as I finish the Minecraft series, when I defeat the Ender Dragon, then I will be more determinant on when that Oblivion Remaster is coming out, because the Skyrim Return is set in stone. I will be coming back for that. What I mean by that, I will be doing Skyrim for that, so I will be stopping whatever series I'm on to do the Skyrim video. So, because we don't know what will fill the void between Minecraft and Skyrim, if I have enough time and I feel confident, I will do Oblivion. I am not confident I will have the time for that. So the easy work in that I'm interested in doing is a World at War Let's Play. The reason I'm interested in that is because the old Call of Duty games, they're like campaigns. I didn't play all of them. I played Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, and I know those campaigns very well, but that's really it. So I'm thinking World at War, or if I have a lot of time between when Minecraft ends and my return to Skyrim is, but I don't have enough to make a full Let's Play of the Oblivion Remaster, doing the OG Modern Warfare series. I'm talking the OG. I'm talking COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 from, you know, pre-2011. You know, like those OG Modern Warfare games. I heard that those campaigns are excellent. I have played those campaigns, but I played Modern Warfare 3. But honestly, I don't really know the story because I wasn't really old enough to appreciate the story when I did make those videos, or not make those videos, but record that. Not even record, just play those campaigns. So we'll be doing one of those two after Minecraft ends, assuming I don't have enough time for Oblivion Remaster. But, so that is that. That is that. However, there's a bunch of other series that I want to make. So let's go over those right now. First, I've got classics from my childhood that I want to play for you, the viewers. That's going to be the co-op Stronghold Crusader Remastered Trail. I really want to do that co-op trail with my brother. We're both really good at the game, but I tell you what, we did try the first mission, not on a video, just like on its own, and we kind of got destroyed. So that's going to be a long series because it's going to contain wins and fails, and I've got no idea how long that'll actually take for us to beat altogether, because it is not fair. It is not fair in the slightest. So we will see if we'll be able to beat the co-op Crusader Trail. In addition, I want to do Dragon Age Origins, because that game, it meant a lot to me when I was growing up. It was one of the RPGs that I played outside of Skyrim that I just couldn't get enough of. I love the writing in that game specifically, so I would like to do that. I would also like to do the American Assassin's Creed games, specifically AC3, AC4, and AC Rogue. I really like those games. I know Rogue gets Rogue and 3 get the brunt of the criticism, and 4 gets some criticism too. But I really like these games. I thought they were phenomenal. I love how they played. I don't know about phenomenal in terms of story, but I mean, I just really enjoyed them, and I cherish their memory. So I would like to do full Let's Play series on those videos. Also, I really enjoy State of Decay 2. Now, I know State of Decay 3 is coming up, and we will talk about that later, I believe. But I really like State of Decay 2, and there is a kind of story-focused mode on that now. It came out a couple of years ago. I haven't played it, haven't got around to it. I would really like to do that. Of course, State of Decay 2 was one of the last big series that I did here on the channel before the hiatus. So I think jumping back and doing another State of Decay 2 series, now that it's got like a story mode, I think that'd be really interesting, and I'd like to do that. Also, Telltale's The Walking Dead. Everybody loves Telltale's The Walking Dead. Everybody has seen that. I have played the first 2 games and some of the 3rd game. I've not touched the 4th game at all. I don't really know how the 3rd game resolves itself, and I think the 2nd game is not that good, and I love the first one. So I would love to do a full Walking Dead, like no save scumming, just all the way through what I think is best, a full Walking Dead Telltale series, all at once. So I'm not going to break it up between, season 1, season 2, season 3. I might like put those in the title, but it's going to be all one series. We're just going to go straight through the Walking Dead games. Then we also have, so those are the classics that I've completed but want to go back to. These are the unfinished games that I think I started, I played some of, I didn't play the whole thing, I think would make for a great series. Fallout 4. Obviously, it's a Fallout game. I might even throw Fallout 3 in there. I think that might be down here. We are anticipating a Fallout 3 remaster, so we might talk about that later. I'll put Fallout 3 remaster on the list, a different list. Anyway, so in terms of unfinished, I never finished Fallout 4. I'd like to do that for a series. One of my better videos before the hiatus also was a reaction to the intro of Fallout 4. So yeah, I think I'd like to do that one. Dragon Age 2 and Dragon Age Inquisition. Started both of those, never finished them. But after I do Dragon Age Origins, I think it'd be good, because now I have a solid save, and I'll just keep playing those games. I think I own them all on Steam too. So it would be good to just jump in and do those. Probably not back to back with Dragon Age Origins, like back to back to back, but I would like to include Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition. There is also Dragon Age 4, but I don't know if I'll be actually getting around to that one. I think it's also on here for maybe later, maybe down the line. Another really popular game that I just never played was GTA 5. So I did start, obviously you have to start GTA 5 to play GTA Online. Obviously, I really like GTA Online. I probably should play GTA 5, so I will be doing that at some point, hopefully. Same thing with Fallout New Vegas. Again, a really popular Fallout game that everybody loves. The story's phenomenal, and I just never got around to playing it. So I think it'd be really fun to do that one in full as a series. Same thing with Shadow of Mordor. So we have some of these games from childhood that I really want to play, or I started. I never finished Shadow of Mordor. It's got the really cool like rivalry system, right, where the enemies can get promoted and stuff into different ranks based on how they do against you. I really like that, so I think we should finish Shadow of Mordor here, do a Let's Play, make it cool. And of course, we already talked about OG Modern Warfare and World at War series, respectively. Where I'm going to fit those in. I will do both of them at some point, or I'm going to fit them in. We'll see which one comes first. Okay. Next, I've got the unfinished must-plays. The difference between them, this list here, and the list from earlier is The list from earlier that I just went through is stuff that I played when I was a kid. This is stuff that's come out more recently that I've got to play, that I've started, and I've got to finish. I think it'd be fun to do a series. The Witcher 3, of course, I have to do The Witcher 3. It's compared to Skyrim constantly, but I never played it, so I should do that. Avowed's been not doing well in terms of like numbers and viewership. Not viewership, but like in terms of like hype. So maybe that game's not very good. I think I still should do a series on it. It looks good. That's really all that matters to me. Far Cry 5. I've got Far Cry 5. People really like that game, but I never finished it. Outer Worlds. Of course, Outer Worlds is the Obsidian like counter to Fallout and Starfield kind of. So it's a little bit of a mix of both of those. So I'd like to play Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds 2 is coming out soon. So of course, I'm going to think about doing that one later. Then we have the Baldur's Gate co-op. Baldur's Gate 3 specifically. I played a little bit of Baldur's Gate 3, but I never got into it as much as I should have, especially for a guy who likes D&D. You'd think I'd like it more. Either way, for Baldur's Gate 3, I will be doing that as a co-op Let's Play with my brother, because he is an expert in Baldur's Gate. He plays it all the time. He's really good. So I think that'd be really fun. Those videos won't be 30 minutes. Those will be an hour easy. Each video for that series will be an hour long, because that's a huge game that I want to get done. And it being co-op, I can't expect, it would have to be, we have to make room for it to be consistent. So I have to sit down and play that for a longer period of time, because it's a co-op. And Shadow of War, of course, the sequel to Shadow of Mordor. I want to do that one. I did start that. I played the first like 5 minutes, but I really feel like I should play Mordor before War, even though you don't really have to. I would like to in general. If I do a series, I'll do Mordor first and War second. Alright, so that's going to be like the main series I want to do. Now we're going to I'm just going to speed run these. You let me know which ones you're interested in. These are going to be Let's Plays I'd like to do as well, but probably won't get to for a long time from now. It's going to be another Minecraft co-op series. Elder Scrolls 6, it's almost a guarantee I do that one. It's just not out yet. Outer Worlds 2. A co-op Let's Play of The Forest, the horror game from quite a while ago. A co-op Let's Play of Sons of the Forest, the sequel to that one. A Survival Island Minecraft series. A Minecraft Dungeons Let's Play, the minigame that was, not minigame, but like the other game that was related, also takes place in the Minecraft universe. Minecraft Legends I'd like to do. Enderall, which is the mod story game based on Skyrim. Nehrim, which is the mod story game by the same team based on Oblivion, came out first before Enderall. Enderall's more popular, that's why I put it there. I did try to make an Enderall Let's Play back in the day on the channel, and you can check out some of those videos. A couple of those videos did really well and are still some of my top videos of all time. We also have Pillars of Eternity. I've got one of the Pillars of Eternity. It takes place in the same world as Avowed. And it's a really popular, it's got top-down RPG, kind of like Baldur's Gate 3. So I would be looking at that one in the future. We have Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I've heard tons and tons of good things about that game. So it is something I'm considering playing for a Let's Play in the future. Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry and Assassin's Creed Liberation. These are kind of side games that were made alongside Assassin's Creed 4, Assassin's Creed 3. It's in that like time. And I really like those. I already talked about how I really like AC3 and AC4. So going to play those games I think would be a lot of fun. I also want to do Madden. I want to do a season or 2 of Madden. Of course, I'll be playing as my Lions. If you follow me on Threads or Twitter or Blue Sky or Mastodon, you know I'm a Lions fan. So we'll be rebuilding the Detroit Lions. Even though we don't have to rebuild them now, but like there's some older games that they kind of need to rebuild on. So it'd be interesting to do a Madden season. Dragon's Dogma and I guess Dragon's Dogma 2. These are games that also RPG games that have huge high praise that must plays. You know, you have to go play these games, and I just haven't played them. So Dragon's Dogma and Dragon's Dogma 2 are definitely games I will be considering doing Let's Plays on in the future. Next, I've got The Witcher 2 and The Witcher 3. So, no, Witcher 1 and Witcher 2. So I've got Witcher 3. That one's going to come first. I'm not going to do a series on Witcher 1 and Witcher 2 before then, because Witcher 3 is the big one. That's the one that everybody knows. I understand I'll probably enjoy Witcher 1 and 2 when I get there for some of the story stuff that I didn't understand in Witcher 3. Like, I'm putting it together. Oh, okay, so this is where this relates and things like that. But I have the books for Witcher. I watched the Netflix series while it was still around. Talk about downfall of a series, my goodness. Anyway, so there is some value I can get out of it. I know some of the story already. I know some of the concepts already. So I'm not totally going into The Witcher 3 100% blind, but I feel like playing the first 2 games would help with kind of understanding where we're going. And Witcher 4 is coming out soon, if it hasn't already. I don't think it has yet, but it's coming out soon. So that's something to look out for. Kingdom Come Deliverance, and I think there's also a second one of these too. And also, apparently these are really good. I have Kingdom Come Deliverance. I bought it and never played it. So again, that's another game I've got to get to. And I'm thinking about just doing a series on that one. I guess I could do like, you know, my 1 hour retrospectives or like live reviews, my 1 hour live reviews in some of these, but I don't know. It's not really that important to me. Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Redemption 2 are games that I want to play the stories of just to get a feel for them. Again, more games that everybody says these are great, play them, and I have them and didn't play them. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, same exact story with that one. It's a Star Wars, it's an RPG. Why am I not playing this? I have no idea. I have it. I should play it. It looks like I got Pillars of Eternity on here twice, so we'll take that out. But I've got Fallout or Diablo 4. Again, I've got some of the Diablo games. I should play them. Why not? They're good. So Diablo 4 specifically, but other games in the Diablo series. Of course, I don't know if I'd go back and play the original ones. It's a little... Those games are like a little past my interest, but the 4th one and the 3rd one definitely, like those were games that were marketed that I understood and appreciated, so it'd be fun to play. And then of course I threw in the Fallout 3 remaster at the end here of that list. So that is basically it for this video. It's been an hour. I've had a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching. Basically, thank you so much for these last 6 months. I'm so glad to be back. It's awesome. I'm really excited to be back. I'm just really realizing now one thing I forgot is there is some solo content that's like long form that will take a long time to make. These videos that probably will never happen, but I'd like to make is going to be a 10-year retrospective on the channel going over the last 10 years. A video about why Raid Shadow Legends is kind of oversaturated. I do play that game regularly. I do want to make a video about why it's terrible. Why Black Ops 6 is terrible. I'll probably never get around to this one. Yeah, I just don't know. Battlefield 6 versus Black Ops 7 video. I'll probably never get around to making that video. A review of the Minecraft movie. Again, only reason I do a full like breakdown review of that is because I like Minecraft, so I probably won't do it. I was going to make a video about why the COD rumors for 2025 are not very good, how I'm not looking forward to that game, but we'll see when the beta comes out here in like a week or so if it's any good. So I'll do a beta review video instead, and that'll be fine. Also want to do a full breakdown and review of the indie film American Satan. It's a rock and roll movie. So I want to do a full breakdown of that, as well as a full breakdown of the show that came after that, like the spin-off sequel, Paradise City. I also want to do a full breakdown and retrospective of the 70s war comedy. It's a 70s war comedy, Kelly's Heroes. And then I also want to do a every death in my Let's Play series as like an extra video at the end of the Let's Play series where we go over reacting to all those deaths that have happened throughout the series. I think it'd be hilarious, or like funny moments or things like that, you know. I think it'd be funny. Again, I probably won't do that. And then tier list videos. I think that honestly would be kind of easy to do a tier list video, but we'll see if I ever end up doing one. that would basically, oh, another thing could be on there for these, like, I probably won't get to it, is a full, like, those music video, like, reactions. I don't know if I'm really going to go back to doing those. I might, so I'm not totally, like, ruling it out, but I'm probably not going to do that. So, those are just some more videos, but that'll bring it to us. We are at basically an hour. This has been so much fun. Thank you all so much for the last 6 months. I'm so glad to be back. This has been awesome. We've seen a lot of really good positive growth, and I can't wait to see more and to keep, making these videos, comparing them, specifically on the breakdown and the stats videos and stuff. So thank you all so much. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, follow me on social media. You know what to do. I'm having a great time with you guys, and keep making this awesome content, so keep enjoying it, and let me know in the comment section, what do you want to see? Did any of those series really strike you as, oh, you should do this one, like, I would really like to see this? Is there something I missed? Is there games that you would like to see that I didn't put out here? All kinds of things. Just let me know what you're thinking in the comment section, and that will be that. Thank you all. This has been an amazing 6 months. Here's to another 6 and years after that. Thank you.